Front row MMA here at Cage Warrior 60 with one of the little pigs and the big bad wolf, Bryan Creighton. Bryan, this is the second time we've had a chance to see you, man. That was a quick finish and a good performance. Can you talk me through the end of that fight, though?
His transitions, he had double unders, and my corner was saying just keep backing out. And I kept kind of scooping, and then eventually I thought if I stall it on the cage, he's going to come to where I want to go with my feet. And I threw a jab, but my distance, I overextended my shot, and he come in for a single leg. He tried to put me right down, and as I done that, I threw my right leg over his back, and I already had my underhook in anyway, and I just turned him, and then he transitioned to go to his back anyway, which took me to my front, and then just squeezed it until I pulled his head off.
Kind of like the big bad wolf would do to a little piggy. You started the fight strong too, though. You were using some good striking to get inside, and you pushed him up against the cage. How pleased are you with the performance?
Overall, I'm keep going from strength to strength, and with the coaches and with my background, it's just only one step at a time, and eventually, you never know, be big star with the big bad wolf.
Hey, well, again, we've had the pleasure to see you at Cage Warriors twice, and both times you've been impressive. What is the next step for you? What type of opponent do you want next? I'm not asking you to call anybody out, but is there, a grappler? Do you want to get into it? What do you want to test yourself with?
I'm rehearsing myself now to be well-rounded, and I'm coming in as a striker, and I'm sub BJJ Gracie standard out, and whatever comes next with the cage, what he's given me.
You look fresh as a daisy. I know you've just had a fight, but how hungry would you be to get back into the cage before the end of this year?
As soon as possible, really. But I need to go back to the drawing board, and I need to sit down with my diet. My diet's a big one at the moment, and hopefully then progress from there.
Ryan, as I said, it was almost a textbook performance. You showed all-round skills, striking, clinch work, and finally a sub finish. I'm well aware, though, behind every great fighter, there's a team. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Any sponsors?
I'd like to thank the 2nd Battalion, the Duke of Lancaster's, Deadfast Clothing. I'd like to thank Sapphire's MMA, Mick Gerard, Christian, Mick Stano, Simon Audley, all the team back at home. I think there's a few more. JY Nutrition is a big one, so you can help me with the nutritional needs I've got to sit down with. And I'm not too. If I forgot anyone, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, and I'll rectify it.
He'll puff and he'll puff, and then he'll choke you out. So, Bryan Creighton, a name to watch for. Fantastic performance. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.